You driving?
Some Plan Bs are smarter than others. If you're drinking, don't drive. RBT means you need a Plan B. Authorised by New South Wales Government, Sydney.
Well, one of the major pieces of feedback to Cricket New South Wales and Cricket Australia from the Australian Cricket Roadshow last year was that we needed to see more of the elite players in regional areas, and so the Country Blitz is a direct response to that feedback. This is the second year, and we've got the whole squad, indeed some former Blues players as well, out in country regions to promote the game and to promote signing up to play this season via playcricket.com.au.
Nick, the first day of your Country Blitz, how's it been going so far?
Yeah, all good so far. Down in the Illawarra today. Some kids training in the background, so it's been good to get out there and get involved and help promote the message and get kids playing cricket.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing today?
Today we went out and participated in a schools clinic. They had a bit of a carnival going on, so we're out there trying to get kids into cricket that hadn't played before. It was great to see so many girls out there playing as well. I think the amount of kids at that carnival today was a good sign for cricket. And right now we're just with the Illawarra Academy of Sport and the Illawarra guys from the New South Wales cricket program. So just trying to give them a few tips and help them out.
Now at the moment we've got guys from the New South Wales Blues all over the state. You yourself are from the Shoalhaven area. Did you have much exposure to first class cricketers when you were growing up?
Had a little bit. I remember being in this program when I was sort of 14 and 15 and having a few guys come down and do a fielding session or a few clinics like that and turn up to our training. Wasn't a great deal of it. It's probably more so now that I've become a player that I've sort of been more involved in these younger programs. But yeah, having those guys come out, I remember how much a big deal it was for me to sort of see New South Wales players and get them involved in helping us in our cricket.
And you also visited a Toyota dealer today. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened there?
Yeah, well, Toyota are a big sponsor of Cricket New South Wales, and to get out there today and see some of the staff and catch up with a few guys in the local branches around the Illawarra was good fun, and had a bit of a laugh with them and actually presented them with a cricket bat on behalf of Cricket New South Wales, which I loved. So yeah, you get to have a look around it and see how the businesses work that sponsor Cricket New South Wales.
So Brad, you're here in the second day of your Country Blitz tour. How's it been so far for you?
Yeah, it's been good. I think that the best thing you get out of it is the excitement on the kids' face. We went to a hit and giggle Big Bash Carnival yesterday, and the smile on the kids' faces was priceless. They get out of this more than most people can realise. So it's been worth it over the last couple of days.
And you've also had a chance to spend some time with some volunteers. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the volunteers are the heartbeat of the game. They do a lot of the work that goes unnoticed behind the scenes in many organisations, but especially in sport. They do it just because they love the game and they like being involved. So we had dinner with a group of those guys last night, and they were very appreciative of the time we had, and it was great to listen to their stories. I think grassroots cricket's important in all areas. That's where we get the biggest participation rate, and the kids, as you've seen over the last couple of days, they just loved having the players around, and if we can keep putting resources in place to make that better for the grassroots, it's only better for the game.
Ryan, we're here with a Cricket ACT under 17 and under 19 training session. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing with the guys?
Yeah, we just had a question and answer with the guys. It was a chance for the ACT boys to ask Brad Haddin and Nathan Ryan some interesting questions. A couple of questions came up about the Ashes series, about what maybe went wrong, what were some different plans for different bowlers by the Australian batsmen. So hopefully all the ACT boys got a fair bit out of that. I think a really great message to pass on is what Nathan Ryan delivered just now, which is that the difference between those who go from this pathway to becoming the top of their game and the top of the game in the world, like Nathan has done and like Brad has done, is those who come to training every day and really try to get something out of it. And both of them said that is the difference that they've noticed. And I think to pass on that message is probably the best message we can deliver, one-off training session like this.
And you also spoke to the boys a bit about Plan B. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yeah. The big message from Transport for New South Wales, which I think is a very important one, is that if you're going to go out and drink, which is perfectly okay, just make sure you've organised something which is not to drive home. You need a Plan B. It might be get a cab. It might be walk to a bus stop if you're nearby. It might be get a friend to pick you up or carpooling. But I think the important thing is whatever you do, if you drink, don't drive.
And finally, mate, you're coming to the end of your Country Blitz tour. Have you enjoyed your time back in Canberra?
Yeah, it's always nice to be home, see a few familiar faces and check in on everyone, but it's also been great going to a few local schools and working with some kids and really feeling that enthusiasm that is out there at the moment for cricket.